Welcome back YouTube for another video from TDL DIY. So today we're going to be looking at my snowblower. Basically what happened is, just get that rock here. Basically what happened, this rock right here, before I cracked it, was pinched up back here, right in there, and as you can see, we're also missing the shear bolt. I think it spun a bit and it's stuck in there, so it's not able to free. I took the shear bolt off this one and it's free. So this is what we're going to look at today. So I think we're going to have to take off this piece here with a bunch of screws in here as well, or bolts. On either side you have a couple bolts here and probably go in there. So we're going to open this up, see what's in there, see what kind of bolts or anything we have to remove. Then we're going to process, just bring it this way. So see about pulling it out and taking a look at it. It might be just simple as it's in there, it rotated a bit, now it's kind of wedged in there. So we just knock it out maybe, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, we're going to jump into her. Hey guys, there's a spring right here that I'm going to try and get out. I'm sure there's many ways to get this out. There we go.
So it's hard to see, but there's a bolt here. I'm going to try and get that off and hopefully take this wheel off, and then should be able to have that axle free, because I think that screw just bolts right into that axle that goes to the front there. It goes straight back that way. So I'm going to attempt to do that, and I'll get back to you in a second.
Okay guys, so I got that front shaft blocked up, hopefully enough. So I'm going to try and loosen it now. Seems to be working. So I want to keep this stuff together, and as you can see, it's got some blue Loctite on it, so we'll make sure we put that back on once we get to that phase, putting everything back together. It's got the belt on, so I got the pulley off now. Lifted the pulley up a bit to get this off, and now we have access to 3 bolts. Okay, so this comes off next. That washer. Okay guys, so I use my battery box because it has this a little bit bright. I use my battery box because it has this nice big metal pole here, and I just wedged that in there to and then the battery box rested against here, so when it tried to move, it wasn't going to move. Wasn't going to rotate when I turn it. That's what I used. I don't know what you guys can use. Maybe put something big in there. Block of wood. Block of wood would be good. Probably right here. That'd be pretty good. So when it goes to turn, it's going to hit the block of wood and stop right there. So that's what I would recommend for you guys. I did pull it out just a little bit. As you can see, we've pulled it out a little bit, and you can kind of see down in there the head. So it's able to pull out now. That's what we're gonna do, and it should come. Everything should come free now. I'm just gonna place you guys down right here. Give it a pull. And as you can see, guys, it's all the way out, and that's just copper bushing with I'm sure there's some bearings or something in there. So that's it, guys. We got it out. I took off a lot more than you needed to, but I'll walk you through kind of at the end real quick the absolute minimum that you have to take off to get this out. And okay, guys, so a little update. You can see that's the bottom of the Shearer bolt there. What I ended up doing, I was trying to drill through it, and then I got this great idea. Let's try to fit something over the shaft so I can push this way just a little bit. So I hit it with a fucking mallet, hit it a couple times. It shifted this over just enough so I'm able to punch it out. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and you guys can watch. Here we go. So this little thing caused so much trouble. You know, you can see there was just enough to hold on, and I can started drilling there a bit, but there was just enough to hold on to lock this up. Now I gotta get this off, and hopefully it will spin freely and clean some stuff up inside on the shaft. If not, then I'm gonna have to open this up and see if there's anything broken, which maybe broke something with a bit of the force. I'm heading this way, so we're gonna investigate a bit. And okay, guys, we got a puller, and we're gonna give this a whirl. Hopefully this works, and everything's gonna be okay. So we'll give it a shot and see what happens. Really jerry-rigging the shit out of this because it was fucking up the threads, and I don't really care about the C-clamp, so maybe. No, it's gotta be recentered better. So we got some washers. You can see there. Stack some washers there, so let's give this a whirl. Well, it's working, guys. Inch by inch. There we go. Got some good movement now. So quick little update, guys. As you can see, the washers did work. They look good, but it's still stuck on, so I'm gonna try a bolt, maybe something that can go inside so I can actually continue pulling it off and go from there. Okay, guys, I got it free. Got the blade free there. I had to put it in my neighbor's hydraulic press. Everything, I was able to push it out that way. May have bent something up a little bit, but it looks pretty good actually. Maybe not. Yeah, put it in the press, pushed it out. I couldn't hit it out. I didn't want to damage anything in the gearbox here, so that was the way we did it, and it seemed to work out good. So I'm going to clean everything up. Yes, we got some wear indication here versus this side. This side's nice and clean, minus the little bit of rust. This side, you can tell it was rubbing or doing something got in there. So I'm going to clean this all up, clean out the inside of the tube, and then put some grease on and put it back together. So, okay guys, it's all cleaned up now. It looks definitely a lot better than what it was. Got rid of a lot of the rust. And still this one. So this was the one that was got all messed up. I'm going to do a quick, show you guys real quick here. Now it slides on, no problem. So I had to clean out inside the tube, obviously the shaft, and I did the same for the other one, cleaned it out a bit. So now we're going to use some grease or some brake lube. I'm going to put on the shafts, not the back one so much, maybe just a little bit here to protect it. But I'm going to put on this shaft and this shaft so it protects it from corrosion, and it'll able to spin freely on that, and hopefully we won't have the same issue we had last time if something happens. I believe the issue is definitely on this side. I think they used from the factory or maybe whoever serviced it, use some type of graphite paste, it seems, or something like that. And it seems like it all got compressed and clogged up, and when it compressed it became very, very hard, and that's why that got all jammed up, and we had to use a 20-ton hydraulic press to get it out. I think it was 20 ton, might have been 30 or 50, but you didn't need 50 tons to push it out, but just saying that we did need a hydraulic press to press that out free. This side came off easy, no issues there, but like I said, I'm going to put some grease or some type of lubricant on this, so again, it doesn't happen in the future in case I have to look at it. So now we're going to put it back all together, and I'm going to show you the process of somewhat how all this goes back, but I'm going to also go through real quick to show you what is necessary to get the gearbox off and the drive shaft in case it does happen. I took off way too much stuff, guys, and I didn't need to, but it's a learning mistake, I guess. Not an issue. I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to take off so you don't do my mistakes. It's not really a mistake, it's just a time saver, really. I wasted time and I could have been doing something else. Not a big deal. It's good because I got to learn, but for you guys I'm going to shorten it up. Yeah, so we're going to proceed on, guys. Okay guys, as you can see, most of the snowblower is already put back together. All the stuff that was not necessary for this part of the fix So I put it all back together so you guys didn't see it, the process of me putting everything back together. I'm just showing you exactly what you need to do to fix it. So what you need to take apart and what you need to put back together. So you've already seen all the stuff in here. Now we're just going to jump to this side and we're going to put the flywheel or the wheel on and the spring and whatnot. So I'm going to get some light over here in a couple seconds and we're going to get this put back together. First step, get the washer back on. There we go. I'm going to get some Loctite for this, clean that up, put some Loctite on it, and we'll be back shortly. Now with this spring, goes there. There we go. There, she's all in. So guys, that's all there is to it. It's not that hard. It's pretty easy, guys. So yeah, if that happens to you, or you have to do this on a Toro 724 OE, I'll just show you. I'm sure the newer models are pretty much the exact same build. Hey guys, we're pretty much on the final step. This is the belly pan to protect all the gears and stuff, and 4 bolts. So one on this side, one here, one over here, and one on the other side, and we should be wrapped up. So I'm just going to show you something real quick that I did since we had it all taken apart. Oh, it's a little bright here, but let's turn that back. So this here piece was all pure steel and was starting to rust up. So I figured since I had it off, I might as well paint it. I think it turned out really good. And it's the same color as the body. Yeah, I mean, this is brand new paint, so it might not look the same, but it looks good. That was the only part that needed to be painted that I put on, so I'm glad I finally got that done. I don't know why I didn't do it the first time, but I'm glad it's taken care of now because it looks much, much better. That's it, guys. So we're gonna do obviously we're gonna go out and test it and make sure everything's working properly, but yeah, we should be good to go. Everything works. I'm gonna do a couple passes to prove it actually blows some snow. But yeah, I got her all fixed up. The only thing I gotta do is probably just tighten up those nuts. Probably should have done it before, but yeah, I'll tighten those up real quick and just start shooting some snow.